Don't be fooled by this shabby hat. Beneath this hat hides a top business acumen. This little black boy named Bernard is a shoe-shining boy, but pay attention. He chooses to set up his stall in front of the bank intentionally so that his customers are all rich white people. He doesn't care about the little money earned by shining shoes. He works slowly so he can hear the financial secrets white people are talking about while they wait. As soon as they leave, the little boy would write it down in a notebook. All he really wants is the valuable financial knowledge he heard from them. From a very young age, he knows that his lifelong dream is to become a banker. This is Texas in 1939, a place where black people are oppressed by severe discrimination. His father tells him sadly that his dream is impossible, but Bernard's guys show determination against all odds. 15 years later, the grown-up boy moves to Los Angeles with his wife, Eunice, and children. The racial discrimination here is not as serious as in his home, so he decides to start his business here. The family of 3 has to live in a dilapidated utility room of one of his relatives. Still, Bernard promises his wife that they will move out soon. He starts as a real estate agent and searches for houses for sale everywhere in the city. Through keen observation, he finds that the black community in Los Angeles is overcrowded, while the white community still has many empty houses. Black people have rental needs and financial strength, but there is no market. This is a great business opportunity for real estate speculation and renting. He sees a white-owned apartment with reeds on the front door, obviously not in very good condition. Still, only he sees the advantage of the house's location, which is adjacent to the black area. He goes to the owner and says that you only rented out half of the apartment, so why don't you sell it to me? I'll give you $30,000 now, and I'll give you another $5,000 when I rent out all the rooms. Although the owner admires his idea, he doesn't want to do risky business. Bernard expresses his understanding. Before leaving, he suddenly glances at the owner's calendar, which shows that it is given by a local bank manager. So an idea comes to his mind. He says goodbye to the owner and goes to the bank directly, where he finds the manager who sent the calendar. The manager's secretary, who discriminates against black people, refuses to introduce him to the manager. He waits for a few hours at the bank door, and when the manager comes out, he stops him immediately. He says, "I know one of your VIP customers. The business I do will benefit him, and I hope you can approve a loan for me." But the bank manager rejects him without thinking. That night, he receives a call from the owner. The owner asks him, "Did you use my name to try to get a loan?" He has no choice but to apologize. Unexpectedly, the owner doesn't blame him but admires his belief that he will not give up until his goal is achieved. The owner decides to guarantee the loan for him, so he gets the first loan in his life from the bank and buys the property. An old white lady has just come home from shopping when she sees a black man at her door. "What are you doing?" she asks with a sharp voice. The black man answers calmly, "I'm renovating the apartment building." The old lady speaks with a mean face, "Workers like you should be careful." Bernard responds, "Don't worry, this is my building, and I will definitely take good care of it." Speechless, the old lady goes home angrily, and the police come soon after. They tell Bernard that an old lady called the police and then ask him if he pretended to be the owner and contradicted her. Unexpectedly, Bernard takes out a copy of the real estate certificate. It turns out that he has foreseen trouble, so he is prepared in advance. The police realize that the house really belongs to him, so they leave in a huff. That night, Bernard returns to the apartment building. The old lady at the door sees him and immediately tells him to get out because it is not the time for renovation. Bernard still replies calmly, "I am not a renovation worker now. I am the owner." The old lady is dumbfounded, and a few days later, she moves out angrily because she doesn't want to live in the same building with black people. As soon as the old lady leaves, Bernard rents out her house to a black lady. Sure enough, the Black Kenned Market is huge, as he has foreseen. The building is quickly filled, and Bernard gives the negotiated follow-up payment to the former